Hi guys! Hope you're having a beautiful day. Today I wanted to bring something to the table in regards to a term called introspection. So what is introspection and why am I talking about it? In a nutshell, introspection is how we observe our mental and emotional processes. And the reason I think that this topic is something that's important and that we should be talking about is because so many of us right now are going through our own introspection cycle. And I think this is extremely prevalent right now with the stay-at-home order and being quarantined, which is something we're all experiencing. So, sometimes when we do have introspection or we look within ourselves, the energy we feel may be subtle. But other times, it may feel like an immense gravitational force, and it kind of makes you look within even deeper into layers you may not even know were there. So it could seem like everything that you know is being dismantled in times like this. Maybe your deepest fear about where you're going, who you're meant to be may arise, and maybe you're questioning all of those things at this time. And so a lot of times we do have, again, those cognitive distortions that kind of sneak up on us, and they play with our minds and kind of make us assume things like the worst case scenario. So at times you might be in kind of a situation where your brain goes to that worst case scenario, which is a lie, right? So it's a distortion. And so believing that lie, it makes you feel like certain things are impossible. Or you may even be afraid and overwhelmed by your feelings, maybe things you've not felt before or acknowledged before, and you try to push them down, which essentially can come out in ways of symptoms of depression or symptoms of anxiety. So definitely something to be aware of. And trust me, I am not immune to this. I totally get this process. I've definitely been there before, and it can be really difficult to combat it at times. So, since this is something that is not foreign to me and most of you, I assume, just know that regardless of your reaction, know that it's not personal, and that you've done nothing wrong, and that there's nothing wrong with you guys. You probably are confronting many different things, but this energy that you're confronting is designed to break down your ability to control the circumstances in your life, which I know is very difficult. But right now, the universe is asking you to courageously experience all the emotions and situations that arise during this time, and to do so without knowing or being able to control the final outcome. Now, for those of you who know me, you know that releasing control to the unknown has been something that has been very challenging for me in my own life, and something that I struggled with for quite some time, and even to this day, I have to give myself the same reminders. And so what I can tell you is that every single time that I have been faced with this type of energy that I'm referring to, while it is challenging, I know that it is also telling me that I must surrender and essentially not fight what's happening in that moment, being in that present moment, which is that practicing our mindfulness, and also trying not to make sense of it, which is hard when we go to logic for a lot of things. So sometimes when we're going through this cycle, it can be overwhelming, very upsetting, very intense. We might find ourselves crying or shutting down. But make no mistake, this is a very important initiation to the next phase of your life. Very important. And if you consciously choose to participate and just allow yourself the freedom to feel and surrender, you will emerge stronger and more empowered for having endured it. So here's to self-growth and reflection, and my prayer is that love and light be with you and your hearts, your minds, and your soul.